Hello everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to crochet the Zipper Stitch Crochet pattern. This is a fairly simple crochet stitch pattern to work, and it creates this neat textured, almost zippered like effect. It's really cool. This is the front of your fabric and this is your back. Today for the tutorial I'm going to be using a little bit of a worsted weight yarn. It's a 100% acrylic yarn. It's the Basic Stitch by Lion brand. You'll be needing two colors for this crochet stitch today. So I'm going to be working in sort of this peachy color and this blue color for our tutorial. You're also going to need a 5mm or an H8 crochet hook. And this is one of the Furls Streamline metal crochet hooks in the blush pink color. You'll also want a copy of the free written instructions, which you'll find on my website at richtexturescrochet.com. And I'll put links to these items and to the crochet pattern in the description of this video. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, I invite you to subscribe, say hello down in the comments, and take a look around. This channel is updated every single week with free crochet patterns and stitch tutorials. Now our pattern today is worked in rows. So we're going to start by making a slip knot, and we're going to start by working with our color A. So make a slip knot. You're then going to work a foundation chain, and your foundation chain simply needs to be an even number of stitches or a multiple of 2. I'm going to chain 24 stitches today. Once you have your foundation chain worked, you're going to begin row 1 by working a single crochet into the second chain from your hook, and then single crochet into each stitch all the way across. Once you come all the way across, you're going to chain 4, which counts as a double crochet stitch for your chain 3, and then a chain 1. So chain 4 and turn your work. You're then going to skip the next stitch and then work 1 double crochet into the next. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, and double crochet into your next. You're going to repeat this all the way across for your row 2. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into your next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into your next stitch all the way across. When you come all the way across at the end of your row 2, you're going to switch over to your color B. So to switch over to your color B, you've worked your chain 1, you're going to skip the next stitch. With your color A, yarn over and insert your hook into that final stitch. Yarn over and draw up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Drop your color A. Pick up your color B and place it on your hook. Some people like to use a slip knot. It's up to you, but you're just going to pull it through. You're then going to, with your new yarn, chain 1 and turn your work. You're then all set to continue with row 3. For row 3, you're going to single crochet into your first stitch. Next, working in behind the row just made, you're going to work a double crochet into the next stitch 2 rows below. That next stitch is the skipped stitch. So yarn over, bring your hook in back of your work, and then around through and insert it through the skipped single crochet stitch. Yarn over, draw up a loop, and complete your double crochet stitch. You're then going to work a single crochet into the next double crochet. We're now going to repeat that all the way across. Work 1 double crochet into the next skipped stitch, working in 2 rows below, working in behind your row that you just made, your row of double crochets. So sometimes it helps just to pull your double crochets forward, and then you can see that skip single crochet and work your double crochet stitch. Single crochet into the top of the next double crochet, double crochet into the next skip stitch 2 rows below, working in behind the stitches worked previously. Single crochet, double crochet 2 rows below. Repeat that all the way across. When you come all the way across, you're going to work your final single crochet into the 3rd chain of that starting chain 4. You can then chain 4 and turn your work. Again, that chain 4 counts as a double crochet and chain 1. You're then going to, just as you did for your row 2, skip the next stitch and work a double crochet into the next. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, double crochet into the next. Repeat that all the way across until you come to your final stitch. When you come to your final stitch, you're going to switch back to your color A, and then you're ready to begin row 5. I'm just going to continue working all the way across here. So when you come across, work a double crochet into this final stitch, switching back to your color A, which is placed just down below. Just draw it up your side. If you are working a pattern where you're not going to have an edging, there may be a reason why you want to cut the thread each time, or the yarn each time. Here I'm just carrying it up the side. Chain 1 and turn your work. We are now going to essentially repeat the pattern just worked rows 3 and 4 for as long as you would like, switching colors at the end of every second row. So we're now going to repeat our row 3, single crochet into the first stitch, then working in behind the row just worked and into the skip stitch 2 rows below, work 1 double crochet, single crochet into the next stitch, and double crochet into the next skip stitch 2 rows below. You can repeat that all the way across, then work your chain 4 and turn, and work your double crochet and chain 1 spaces. So once again, repeat rows 3 and 4, switching colors after every 2 rows, and that's all there is to working this really neat looking zipper stitch. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, don't forget to subscribe and say hello, and if you happen to make something with this stitch and post it on social media, do be sure to tag Rich Textures Crochet. I always love to come by and admire your work. So until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.